Hello, 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 hello. How you doing? You're back again. You're welcome. This is a 6 yard box. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. It's all about the Premier League. The Premier League is back this weekend, and yes, looking at all the games over this weekend, it's gonna be another busy weekend. The full fixture should be back after the short break with the Royal Highness Queen Elizabeth the second passing that disrupted the fixtures. But there were some games played last week. Let's get into it quickly. Tottenham, the big one for this weekend is London derbies. There's a couple of London derbies. A couple of games coming up over this weekend. Let's just have a look at all the fixtures taking place this weekend quickly. Let's have a look at those fixtures. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Remember, this weekend we're gonna be covering some games as well. We got the what do you call it? The London Derby, not London Derby. That one is gonna be on at about 12 o'clock on Saturday. And we have the Manchester Derby on Sunday as well. So um it's there's a lot of games. Games. There's a lot of games to be played, to be honest. Between now and the World Cup. We've got 1 month left before the World Cup. 1 month and a bit left before I think last sets of games are going to be played on the 12th of November. So, it's gonna be like a lot of games. I think Tottenham are going to play about 16 games in 16 games in 14 games or 16 games in 6 weeks or something crazy like that. So, it's gonna be very, very busy uh for what do you call it, for the teams. Let's get into this weekend's fixture. The game kicks off over at not London in at town, the Emirates Stadium, where Arsenal take on Tottenham in this game. This one is going to be very interesting. We're going to do a separate what do you call it? We're going to do a combined 11 for both. Make sure you look out for that one. And you could look at the tactical board as well, where we're going to look at the tactical analysis of how the two teams are going to play and how they're going to try and win the match. That will be dropping as well. This is the Premier League preview, the football show. We're looking at the games over this weekend. And let's get into it quickly. So Arsenal taking on Tottenham. This game is going to be interesting. Very, very good. Both sides are close on the table. I think 1 point between them. Tottenham play the way they play. They're going to give up some possession. Arsenal are going to come out guns blazing. They're full of confidence. They're going to play one way. I think if Arsenal score first, might be difficult for Tottenham. Tottenham have been difficult to beat. It's going to be tough for Tottenham. Tottenham have to start really well. They've played a couple of games whereby they've not really started well so far. Injuries, Partey is a doubt for us. For Arsenal, might be a doubt. Tottenham, somebody Kulusevski might be a doubt, and Lloris as well. But Conte's press conference, he didn't really say much about it. So he said we didn't want to talk about it. I think he said he was gonna they were gonna do like a get like a check on both players. It'd be a blow if one of those two of both players don't play, because you need your best 11 out there on Saturday. Personally, I think it will be very, very tough in my end in a draw. But Arsenal, they always win these fixtures at home. But I would love if Tottenham can just get 3 points. We're gonna have to play really well. We got the firepower off the bench as well if we want to change games. But I'm gonna go with a draw. I'm gonna go with a draw. Hopefully Tottenham can prove me wrong, but I'm gonna go with a draw. We've never played well there, so I'll happily get like a 1-1 draw. Liverpool taking on Brighton. This is gonna be a cracking game as well. 3 o'clock kickoff tomorrow. That's going to be a very interesting game to watch as well. Liverpool Not doing really well in the league this season. I think it's going to be tough against Brighton. Brighton are playing, scoring goals. That was before the break. They lost their manager to Chelsea. It's going to be tough as well. I can see Brighton, getting something out of this game, but the other than Liverpool can just brush them aside. So I'm going to go for this one. I think I'm going to go for a Liverpool win, maybe by 2-1 against Brighton. I think Brighton might just, the players might just be a little bit, feeling, I don't know, but yeah, I just got a feeling that Liverpool might just get the win 2-1. It's gonna be close. I think Brighton, the manager, we'll see what influence the manager has on the team, and I think they might just end up losing this one 2 goals to one. Fulham taking on Newcastle. This one promises to be a very good game as well. Both sides flying in the league. Newcastle, I think they drew their last game. Fulham, I think they won their last game as well. So it should be very good watch. There's a 3 o'clock kickoff. This one, I'm going to go for a draw as well, 1-1. Moving on to Southampton and Everton. Um, this one is going to be really, very Southampton are a side that they're unpredictable. Everton, they're playing a little bit more with more players. Players are getting a little bit settled now. They've covered Lewin is still out with injury. They need to get him back on the pitch. But this one, yeah, this one, I think this one might just be maybe 2-2 or 3-3 draw as well. Southampton are unpredictable as well. I'm surprised if they pull off the win. Crystal Palace, Chelsea. This is going to be a tough one for Chelsea going to Crystal Palace. Palace are very good at home. The crowd are up. They want blood. There's a big, big crowd behind them. It's going to be tough as well. And I can see, what do you call it? I can see this one being a win for Palace. I think Chelsea with their new manager in place, Graham Potter. I think it's going to take time before they adjust to their system. They still don't have it. Okay, they got Young as a striker, but I will just see. I can see Palace just winning this by 2 goals to 1. Bournemouth taking on Brentford. This one, Bournemouth have been pulled off. They got a couple of good results after they sacked their manager. Brentford, I think they lost against Arsenal. Really, really, they were bullied in that game. Arsenal just brushed them aside. But this one, I think Brentford will pick up a win. I think it's going to be a 2-0 to Brentford. West Ham Wolves, this one is a tough game. I think Wolves have always got the best of West Ham in this fixture. I think, yeah, I'm not sure. I think so. Yeah, yeah. I think Wolves, they always play well at West Ham. But it's gonna be tough as well. It's gonna be tough. It's going to be a tough game for West Ham. Wolves are very difficult to beat. I'm going to go. It's going to be tough. I'm going to go a draw. But Wolves are very difficult to beat. Defensively, they're always very good. They don't score much. West Ham have to play really well and play, come out of and really, really go for it for them to get a win here. I think I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw. City, Manchester United. This is on Sunday. United are going to sit deep, play on the counter. City, they go Haaland now. It's going to be tough. It's going to be very tough. City have to be on their guard. City are going to leave spaces in behind. United can explore those spaces. But I'm going to go for City in this one. Maybe I'm going to go for like a 3-1 win to City. Leeds United taking on Aston Villa. This one is going to be a very, very interesting game to predict. Both sides have had a bit of a, okay start to the season. Remember, it's only 7 games in. But it's going to be a cracking game. I should think Leeds anytime they're playing is all, it's like, oh well, it's all hands on deck. It's like it's all systems go. Man City, sorry, Leeds. So this one I'm gonna go for. I'm just gonna go for a Leeds win, just maybe 2-1. But Villa have got, they got players that can cause a lot of problems as well. I think I'll go for a draw as well. 1-1 draw. Leicester City Forest. This is an own banker for Leicester on Monday. I think Leicester will win this game. I got the feeling Forest, I think they have so many players. The manager is just trying to find his best 11 to play. And all those players play in different formations from from the clubs they come from. I think the manager has to try and find a way to, to get results. And he has to start getting results soon as well. So this one, I think it's going to be Leicester win, 2-0 for Leicester in this one. So yeah, those are the fixtures for the weekend, a full rota, full games over this weekend. It's going to be very, very interesting to see what happens. Hopefully, definitely there's going to be a cracking weekend of football. We missed it. These fixtures are back now, so it's going to be a lot of games between now and the World Cup. So yeah, let's get cracking. So if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. We are like, like we want to get to 100 subscribers. We're on 61 now. Please smash the subscribe button. Really, really appreciate that. Make sure you follow, like, share as well. Subscribe to the channel, like I said. Looking forward to all our content. We got the tactical board looking at the Arsenal Tottenham game. We got the all about 90 minutes, which is obviously after every game, after the watch along, we do a 90 minutes review, match reactions, and also watch out for our watch alongs as well. We got the Tottenham Arsenal game early on Saturday, 12:30 kickoff, I think. And then we got the Manchester derby as well on Sunday. And then yeah, so yeah, just look out for all that stuff. We got new content. We're working on new content as well. The podcast is coming as well. That one will be dropping maybe over this weekend, maybe on Sunday. We've got the Sunday newspaper back page, which is gonna be that's dropping. That's normally on Sundays. You see that will be dropping maybe midday Sunday as well. By 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock, that one should be dropping. So watch out for that one as well. Sunday back page where we look at what the press is saying in the newspapers. So look out for that one as well. Make sure you follow, like, and share. And really appreciate everyone for watching. Maybe comment. Both positive, negative. Your welcome. Opinions are welcome. Make sure you comment. Let me know what you think. Thank you very much, everyone. Stay safe. God bless. And have a great weekend. And I'll see you next time.